Hi, my name is Christina Ritter, and I graduated from NC State University in 2012 with a degree in Spanish teacher education. For the past 2 years, I've just been teaching in Raleigh, North Carolina as a Spanish teacher, and so far this summer, I have not done anything too exciting. I am currently teaching at a year-round elementary school, and there is one more week left for the kids. And then after this week, I will fully transition from teacher to student, and I am ready to make that change and focus on this new graduate program. This weekend, I'll be moving all of my stuff from Raleigh to Wilmington and settling into a new place there. As far as the prompt for this week's intro discussion module, I found myself sort of stumped on what to reflect upon, and there was a term at the end of the paper from Kimball and Ryder that referred to people who are not historically inclined. And I sort of realized when I finally got to the end of the paper that I think that term, in some ways, describes me when it comes to being historically aware of how the past has affected our current institutions. And it really made me stop, and I've been sitting here thinking for a long time about it. And I think during my time in higher education at NC State in my undergraduate career, I was somewhat ignorant to the ways in which the institutional history was impacting my current experiences at UNCW. And I realized that I was aware of the ways in which life histories and different people's social histories were impacting my experience and helping me better understand um, my time there. And what I didn't realize is things like the bell tower that had so much history behind it, or the mission statement that students love to chant, or whether it is just a chant at a football game. All of those things are part of the historical culture that really impact the institution today. And I think after reading this article, I've had to sort of take a step back and look through the historical lens that is mentioned a lot in the paper, and use it as a reflexive tool to really realize how we can incorporate the past into our current day. And that's something that I think I can honestly admit I need to open up my mind to, and I'm excited that this paper, I think, for the first time has forced me to acknowledge that door that I need to open. And, as a future student affairs professional, I think something I'm excited to work on and grow and keep learning about is the institutional framework in history and the developmental flow that the paper mentioned by Clark, and just being able to use this with the students and treat every student as an individual and figure out their institutional history and their social history and their life history to better serve each individual student. And although I wasn't fully aware as an undergraduate in higher education on campus of all the different ways that the history of my school was impacting my current learning environment and learning situation, I think that this course is definitely going to be an amazing starting block to open up at least my mind. I can't speak for everyone, but at least open up my mind and understanding of the importance of integrating history into our present day. And I would love any feedback or any other thoughts that could sort of keep this reflexive tool going and keep me thinking about all the different ways I can open up my concept and framework of history in the institution today.